Assassin's Creed Mirage is a video game that is going to be like announced in full and like detailed on September 10th. So that's next Saturday. It's almost a week from today. This is this smaller game that we've sort of been hearing about through rumors and stuff. Bloomberg did a report that they've been that's where we initially heard about it. That they're working on a small side thing that was initially supposed to be like a part of DLC or something like that for Assassin's Creed Valhalla that has sort of spun off into its own game. So this is meant to be like a smaller stealth-focused project. We don't know the details about like... We don't know the details specifically about if that's the case with this, that it is going to be a smaller stealth-based thing. But that seems likely based on the fact that they've now officially announced that Assassin's Creed Mirage is coming, and that we're going to be seeing it a little bit later this week, I suppose. So just from the image that they've released, you've got, it looks like, where was the first one set? It was like Jerusalem. Not Jerusalem, but it was like, what's that country over there?
I'll believe you. I was going to say Assassins is where it was set. It was in the
Assassin's Creed 1.
The Creed part of the world. You know, you're familiar with it.
Yeah, in the Last Crusade. Yeah, in the Holy Land. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it looks like you're heading back to the Middle East, sort of, which is kind of cool. And the image, the assassin here, I don't know if this is confirmed or not. I think that's one of the guys. I remember that one of the guys' name was Basim. It looks like that one of the guys from Valhalla, who is one of the Assassin's Brotherhood that like shows up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And so, if it's a spin-off of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it would make sense that it was one of them, right?
Yeah.
But hey, if this is a small Assassin's Creed game that's more about stealth,
10 hours, great.
Than the RPG stuff and just like the constant noise of combat that Assassin's Creed has become, yeah, count me in. Count me in.
So this was the Ubisoft or Assassin's Creed had to announce this because leaks were coming out. So some of the leaks that were coming out that are kind of talking about what the game is going to be like before the launch, which is what day are they announcing it?
September 10th.
September 10th.
Saturday.
So that will be next Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll talk about it on the next week's show.
Yeah. But this is from Rebs Gaming at Mr. Rebs. If you want to check this out, but they reported additional Assassin's Creed Mirage information has been shared. Baghdad is the only city, throwing knives and rooftop hiding spots. A lot of NPCs in the street, a lot of parkour, some slow motion assassinations. To me, a lot of this sounds like pretty much like a classic Assassin's Creed stuff. And I think bringing it back to stealth is good as long as that doesn't include follow missions because those frickin' suck.
I imagine that they probably will.
Oh man,
that's all Ubisoft
make them
knows.
Fun though. Like
I know, like
that's
in
the
any
one
way.
task you have to do. This goes back to one of my favorite stealth games. That more actiony stealth game, Metal Gear Solid 5. When that came out, they did such a good job of dealing with what happens when you screw up in stealth and whether it becomes that full combat thing or not. I just hope that's the option because I think an instant fail stealth mission. That is not a 2022 mechanic we need or want. But being able to seamlessly go back and forth, have like levels of like, oh, they're on high alert now, so they're going to be more twitchy when they see something that's not going on. I hope that is where they go, and they really do bring it back to the stealth aspect of it, rather than it being the action stuff. Not that I never want to see the action Assassin's Creed again. I think there's a time and a place for that, but I think let's try going back to the basics, friends.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I guess here's the thing. Like, for me, you can get the flavor of combat and the feel of Assassin's Creed so many different places. Whereas the old school Assassin's Creed, I mean, like, I'm saying, like, Assassin's Creed 1 through, I guess, Revelations, because I feel like Assassin's Creed 3 was when it really started to switch, because you're having, like, bigger battles in the American Civil War and all that sort of stuff. And Black Flag was kind of a black sheep of the family. But, like, from there on, like, it just stopped being about, like, the assassin stuff and, like, the stealth stuff, which I just really, really like. Versus, like, just the constant, just, like, we're dropping stealth. I mean, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, like, basically just completely drops stealth. So if you're able to do like that stealth game, and like Ubisoft used to do that all the time, right? With Splinter Cell and Assassin's Creed, like that used to be like something they really excelled at. If they can like do that and drop all the just RPG shit, because like as much as you can like Assassin's Creed Valhalla and the new Assassin's Creed games, like the RPG elements of those are so laughable. It's like 0.3% better bow accuracy, and it's like, what does that mean? You like that's not an upgrade that I'm excited to get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sounds like some of the upgrades you get in Xenoblade 3, but we'll talk about that later.
I guess that's not untrue.